Hello everyone, welcome back to a diecast review, and today you can see this pretty Supra sort of arrangement over here, and today actually I wanted to review the Supra Marlboro Tarmac. So this is actually a Tarmac model. I actually took it out really early on because I thought it was a Super GT car, but it's not, and it was actually part of the GT Racing, not Super GT, the Japanese series. FIA GT Cup, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I've already reviewed this one, now it's time for this one. So this is actually one of my all-time favorite models. I don't think I even have to explain why. It's okay, I'll give you a quick look around on it first, if it will focus. Side view, front view, top view. You can see the inside, rear view, spoiler, side view, front view. So underside as well. So let's start from the underside. So as you can see from the underside, I have some tags on it because I want it to stay, but besides that, you have the underside, just so detailed, especially the exhaust. Look, it came all the way from the front, the engine part, which is sorry, of course exhaust always comes from the engine part, I'm such an idiot, but you can see it's a whole long part over here. It's just a whole separate part, rather than like just cheaply making it cut over here and just put over here like that. It's one whole piece over here. You can actually take it out, which I don't recommend doing, but the amount of detail in this Tarmac car, this is just so nice. Okay, so besides that, let's take a look at the front view. If you notice, there's actually one side mirror. There's actually two, but I dropped this one before and broke one, so that's my bad. Front view over here, look at the hood vent. Look at it. You can even see the cooler at the right underneath the vents. Even though it's not open hood, they made the effort to make it that you can see the sort of radiator just right under the hood vent. Really cool. Front radiators over here, front view, you can see the body kit sort of protruding out from the car's body. Front view, the headlights, really nice individual sort of LEDs on there. Just such a beautiful model. Look at the front windshield. Marlboro, Toyota. You don't see tobacco decals on diecast cars anymore. And then you can see the side view over here. So blurry. The rims, really nice. All of the brake calipers, I get it's a bit covered by the rims, but it's about the same as the Pop Race that I reviewed before. It's not painted, just a grey, silver. The decals, can we just take a moment to appreciate the decals? The sheer amount of decals on this car, it's insane how much decals they've put on it. So rear view, tail lights, really beautiful. The exhaust comes, there's another exhaust over here, and top view over here, mobile one, whatever you want to call it, Tissot. All the sponsors are here. I believe they might have gotten all the licensing rights, which allow them to put the brand names for the sponsor decals. Other than that, let's test the side mirror. I don't want to push it too hard, or otherwise I'll break it. Really sturdy as well, doesn't move a lot. It fell quite hard, that's why it broke. The wheels, they don't spin really well, but that's because they are using the sort of design with the brake calipers that it's being locked in place, which actually does make it not spin really that well. But one thing I really like about this model is the interior. Look at it. It's just all white as the actual car. And you look at the chair, the bucket seat is red. Really nice. Even the gear shift is right there. Look at that. So nice. The steering wheel comes out like that. It's a true racing car. It's not just a generic interior. So yeah, that's really it for this model, but you can see how much detail this model has. It's just such a marvel, you know. one of the best Supra castings I've ever seen. So I know there's still the Castrol Tarmac one, which is really hard to get, and I really do want that. But yeah, you look at this model and you just think, wow, don't you want one actually? It just looks so good. This is probably a 10 out of 10 in my books. I think it costs around, this is the cheaper one. The Castrol one is actually really expensive because it comes with the truck. But this one, I think it costs around 25 BND, which is around 70 ringgit. But yeah, that's it from me. See you guys in the next video. Let's put it here. Bye bye.